What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. Hell Teacher Noob, 2025, episode 18. So in this one, Miki's annoyed by this building because like some flowers are wilting because of it, and then like it mysteriously moves. And when she mentions it, Dude mentions that like a Data Bochi could be like is the only time yokai could do something like that, but a yokai moving a building would be a big deal. So basically, a bunch of others times where the city changes, and Miki's somehow the only one who notices it. Now I don't know, it's because she was the one who I guess who asked it to stuff to move, so I guess she's the one who with memories of it. So everyone thinks she's like gone crazy with her, and so she even tries to like wish for like a walkway to like between school and her house, and then like some store with like guys for her to basically serve her. Now when she sees us, that part ends up being a dream, and so Ritsuko like tries to like help this bird, and basically puts it, but the nest is like in this abandoned building that's about to be like you know demolished for renovation. So Risco mentions to Miki that the bird nest could be destroyed, but it's too dangerous. So Miki later like trying she gets lost and she uses her neck powers to find the house. Yeah, right, because she helped like this one little girl find her mother. So like due to all changes, Miki doesn't know how to get home. So when she sees the bird, like the little swallow, so she helps the swallow and she climbs there, but she gets stuck and Noob like arrives, like hearing her scream, whatever. Like because so Noob was called by Miki's mother that she had returned home yet, so Miki went to look for her. He heard Miki screaming, and so he went to help her. And then so the Datarabochi like catches Miki when she falls, and then moves the bird nest where. And so it's real that the yokai was disguised as a building that it hid spreads where Noob could sense it. And that's why Noob wasn't able to see it for a while. And so Noob realizes that Miki was telling the truth. So yeah. So then and that's why. So it wasn't necessarily we didn't necessarily have a villain yokai to per se. Like you don't. Which I mean, there's some like that. Like not every yokai is evil. So this was like a more benevolent one. So yeah, that was interesting how like I guess it's Miki's one who's making the request. That's why she remembered it and not everyone else. That'd just be my guess. Doesn't necessarily explain why, but that is probably what happens. But yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Looking forward to the next one. Jack of all trades, Party of None, episode 6. So in this episode, so the Black Dragon arrives, and so everyone tries to figure out how to do it. So Orun, like tries, he fights. Uses all his abilities to try to fight off everyone's shock. So, and some of the other like veterans try to like provide support. And so it's a long battle. I mean, it's a freaking dragon. Like the black dragons are like in fantasy. Like the black dragons are generally amongst the most powerful. So like it was a tough fight, but he eventually beats the dragon. And he uses all these different abilities. So he like just eventually he's able to beat the dragon. So like the heroes part really hasn't really arrived yet. We see some flashback, with this child. So basically, when he was a kid, he had to bury like he and I guess an Oliver had to bury their entire like town. Yeah, so it looks like something happened. Yeah, so Honestly, so like there's a yeah, dude, like basically looks like that. Yeah, so let's say some tragic backstory leads to why I guess he wanted to be an adventurer, be a swordsman. So you see, so you see, like so Orhun is very powerful. Now, for some of his individual skills, individually, if he was just using one, it probably wouldn't work as well. But due to like how he uses his spells and his abilities, he's able to like be a very powerful like swordsman slash mage. And now, one question is, okay, if the hero party gets there, see that the dragon's dead, and they learn that Orhun's defeated the dragon, how is Oliver gonna react? That is gonna be interesting. And so with like them all defeating with the dragon defeated, that's gonna be a big deal. Now the hero party is probably gonna take some penalty. The question is what happens with Oliver. Something interesting what happens with Orhun and all that. So yeah, and I'm sure it's gonna be some awkward tensions. But yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Looking forward to the next one. Shiboyugi playing death games to put food on the table, episode 5. So in this episode, so Yuki is about to play her 30th game. So in this, so she receives a call from a guy named Kaneko, who the father of a girl that Yuki had killed in a previous like game. Yeah, and so also yeah, Bishiro is not happy. She wants to deal with Yuki. So then later you have like this orange hair girl that's shown in a is a major part, I guess, where the game looks like everyone wakes up in the shower butt naked. They have to put like towels on, I guess, and then so she sees so the orange hair girl sees someone drowned, then like she's attacked, and so there's a lot of going. Then the episode ends with Yuki walking out, I guess, the first shower or whatever, and so there's something about like, okay, what's this pill that she took, and yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, and yeah, so. Dude, it's gonna so like with all the like with this game, like okay, one, why are they naked? Like that is a little weird, but where? But yeah, so dude, but man, the fact that the father, someone that she had killed, calls her, like what the heck? I mean, that's insane. And so yeah, so interesting some more. So Yuki wants to play not to win 99 games. What her reason is, what I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested to see how we learn more. Like this game, like the games are interesting. I thought this game looks interesting starting out, so we'll see how it goes. Like who all lives, who all dies. So yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Looking forward to the next one. Muppet Show 2026. So this is a special that to help celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Muppets, as well as act as kind of like a pilot for a potential revival. So Seth Rogen's like I guess like the main one involved with it, like running it, and I guess I don't know if it was just for this special or for the a potential show as a whole that Sabrina Carpenter, like the singer, was apparently involved with. Now she was a the guest host in this episode, so I guess they had her sing I guess one of her songs, whatever I don't care, and then she sang Islands of the Sky with Kermit, which that was actually done pretty well. The Islands of the Sky was pretty well. Yeah, It's funny of Rizzo singing "Blind Lights" by whoever The Weeknd is. I don't know. I don't listen to pop. I don't really listen to much pop music or rap music, so I don't know who The Weeknd is. I didn't even know who Sabrina Carpenter was. Like I heard of Girl Meets World. I didn't know that's who what she's from. Anyway, yeah, I never even watched that show. But yeah, so the sketch, you had so it's funny. You have Miss Piggy, like there's like a love triangle thing, and like Pepe's like a stand-in for one of the because someone then you have a whole deal with you know Gonzo like doing an obstacle course while reciting every winner of Best Supporting Actress at the Oscars. You have oh yes. Oh gosh. And there's a whole bit where Kermit's trying to figure out what acts to cut because their time slot, and Fozzie offers to help, and Fozzie like I guess cuts Seth Rogen, and so he's like I'm just like and Ozzy's like, oh, then you can tell yourself that we don't need you anymore. Like that part, there's a whole bit of Maya Rudolph I guess choking, so they're like Muppet News was like Maya Rudolph is dead. Then she spits it out and they're like Maya Rudolph is alive. Like it's so fun. Like there's some old jokes to do. The old guys who are just mocking the show. Like the old it's definitely looks like an old Muppets like an old Muppets episode. Like it has that feel. Like it was pretty freaking funny. Like I thought this was fantastic. Like a really good special. If as long as Disney, Seth Rogen don't bring a bunch of current day crap into this, I think this could be this if they make a full season, this could be really good. Like they could do really well. Like as long as they let it be about the Muppets being the Muppets. Like I think it could be like really good. So yeah, I thought this was a really good special. Hopefully maybe we get a good show out of this. Well, that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.